Natalie, and this is my second CCR. Our target audience is horror lovers and teenagers, especially those who enjoy psychological thrillers and suspense. The characters are clearly defined. The teenage girls are the protagonists, and the stalkers the antagonists. This dynamic is easy to recognize and builds tension early on. The girls are shown doing everyday things, having a sleepover, baking brownies, and chatting. Their natural behavior makes them relatable and believable, especially for our teenage audience. The audience can see themselves or people they know in the protagonists, who are portrayed as normal, everyday teens. The film also hints at the unsettling idea that someone might relate to the stalker's perspective, adding a disturbing edge as it takes a familiar world and gradually distorts it. By grounding the characters in a believable reality, their reactions and the fear they experience become all the more convincing. The audience isn't just watching a horror story unfold, they're feeling it with the characters, which is exactly what makes it so effective. Our mise en scène helps establish the tone and realism. Alyssa's house, casual clothing, and props like brownies, phones, and her car create a sense of normalcy, just an ordinary sleepover, but the presence of something lurking in the bushes adds quiet tension. The contrast between the familiar setting and the hidden danger builds suspense. Natural lighting reinforces the realism, making the horror feel more personal and believable. The soundtrack shapes the film's emotional tone by shifting between the jarring sounds and silence, amplifying tension without relying solely on visuals. It mirrors Alyssa's growing unease, enhancing her character and building an overall eerie, suspenseful mood. It's this careful balance of silence, sound, and realism that helps the audience connect more deeply with the story, drawing them in, keeping them tense, and making every small moment feel significant. Our distributor helps ensure the film reaches the right audience through festival streaming platforms or even limited theatrical release. Since we're targeting teenagers and horror fans, online visibility is key. A strong strategy will help He's Still Outside reach a broader audience beyond the small scale project. We chose Gravitas Ventures because they specialize in independent, low budget films like ours. Their mission to connect filmmakers with a global audience aligns with our goal of gaining broader exposure for He's Still Outside. With a strong track record distributing titles like The Fix and The King's Daughter, their experience makes them a great fit for our project. Our release strategy begins with genre-specific festivals to gain exposure and build credibility. After that, the films will be released digitally on platforms like Amazon Prime and iTunes, with Gravitas Ventures handling distribution. We'll promote it through a targeted social media campaign, connecting with our audience, teenagers and horror fans, and building a following. Merchandising will only be considered if the film gains strong traction, as our main goal is visibility with our indie budget.